Please take your seats. My name is Gerald Gavin, the Academic Affairs Manager for the University with responsibility for examinations, timetabling and conferring, and I welcome you all here today and I will be your Masters of Ceremonies. I have the honour to introduce today's platform party, beginning from my left, Dr. Thomas Smith, Head of School of Life Sciences, Professor Jacqueline McCormack, Vice President for EDI and Online and Flexible Learning, Dr. Orla Flynn, President, Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Michelle Glacken, Vice President, Students, Teaching and Learning. We also extend a warm welcome to members of the governing body, our Students' Union President, honoured academics, heads of department, our librarian and other senior members of staff. Iram, Professor Jacqueline McCormack, Vice President for EDI and Online and Flexible Learning, Conan Service Brunna Oscailt. I call upon Professor Jacqueline McCormack, Vice President for EDI and Online and Flexible Learning, to open the conferring ceremony.
A réamh Miha a winna Ushla to Falcha Rove Gullier, Guji Ulskol, Techniolacta on Atlantic. President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and graduands, soon to be graduates. It is a pleasure and an honour to welcome you to this graduation ceremony and to the Sligo campus of ATU. I congratulate our graduands on reaching this important milestone in your career, and I want to welcome you and your families and your friends, both here and those joining online, to this graduation ceremony. I know that for some of you, you're on the campus for the first time because you have studied your ATU course online. It has been a very busy academic year. A big highlight of the year on this campus was the award of Antasca's Green Flag for Biodiversity. And the work to achieve this was a huge collaborative effort between staff and students and external collaborators, and an excellent achievement. And I know that some of you played a big part in this. This September, the Faculty of Science and Health launched new professional programs in pharmacy and physiotherapy, with veterinary medicine and surgery, and an MSc in clinical nutrition and dietetics set to begin next academic year. And all of these are supporting national and regional efforts to address critical workforce needs. This year also sees the launch of the MSc in Sustainable Climate Reporting, the first of its kind, highlighting the faculty's leadership in sustainability, education and climate accountability. And also with the first cohort from the research-led MSc in Food Nutrition Product Development. International recognition continues to grow with new accreditations, including the AFN for the MSc in Public Health Nutrition, and Sports and Exercise Nutrition Register for the MSc in Public Health Nutrition and Sports and Exercise Nutrition. Our environmental sciences researchers have secured funding for a diverse portfolio of cross-disciplinary projects, including bio-based solutions from invasive species, climate resistance in coastal cities, geo-targeted clean energy strategies, collaborative development of Ireland's climate action plans, and advanced nanotechnology and ecology for environmental innovation. ATU's health and nutrition sciences researchers have won major cross-border funding for projects on optimised medicine prescribing and on obesity management. And our life sciences researchers have received support from the Disruptive Technologies Fund to develop advanced tools that can remove unwanted tissues such as cancers without the need for major surgery. And lastly, some of our graduates are from collaborative programs with the National Institute of Bioprocessing Research and Training, or NIBRT. And this year we are awarded a National Impact Case Study Award in recognition of our long-standing relationship with NIBRT. This collaboration commenced in 2008 with one programme and now extends to 25 collaborative courses with over 5,000 students undertaking these programmes since then. So these are just a few of the highlights from what has been a very busy year in this faculty and the Sligo campus. Our graduates and alumni frequently tell us that what makes ATU unique is the staff-student experience, and we love to hear this because we believe it too. And we will continue to work hard to ensure that ATU maintains its reputation as a student-centred organisation, and I'm sure that it will. The provision of high-quality academic qualifications is only possible with the support of professional and committed staff, and I want to acknowledge the hard work of the academic staff and the managerial and support staff across this campus and the rest of the university. Finally, graduates, congratulations once again on your achievements, and be proud of this special moment today. I wish you a really enjoyable day. Thank you.
Anish, Irim Dr. Orlany Line, Uachtarán Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. Gradam a brunna ar na Fórlamóí a brunna an Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic, chun a crutha sin, agus Irim an Dr. Liam O'Benéad, Clóra Hór agus Prévivigach a Gadula Hirahorí a Cuir Láthir. Now I call upon Dr. Orla Flynn, President of Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technological University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the candidates.
De bhua an údarás atá díolsethe in Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. Brunam leis se dochtaní ar na Fálamóirí a bhaint amach an chaidán don na dochtaní sin, agus iarm go gcuirfear na Fálamóirí sin í láthair cuam, chun go running bé a bar chéime orthu go fada miúil. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standard determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
Uachtarán, chuir mé láthair chuait na híreathóirí seo leannas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrútathe leachta agus de bhachtaní ag le bhéle sé a seacht a hocht a né agus a dé den chraith náisiúnta cailíochtaí a bheith ceadathe ag comhairle acadúil Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. President, I present to you the following candidates whose examination results have been adopted and awards at levels 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 of the National Framework of Qualifications have been approved by the Atlantic Technological University Academic Council.
I call on Dr. Salim Gariba, Head of Department of Environmental Science, to present the candidates from this department.
Higher Certificate in Science and Occupational Safety and Health, Nigel Brennan, in absentia. Davia Borderline, in absentia. Dylan Cogan, in absentia. Ruth Keating, in absentia. Rory Larkin, in absentia. Paige McGurley, in absentia. Elaine McGowan, in absentia. Joseph Moran, in absentia. Lee Morris, in absentia. William O'Connell. Joyce Whelan, in absentia. Bachelor of Science in Occupational Safety and Health, Niall Ahern. Jamie Barry Coogan. Eva Bergen. William Bulger. Sheena Kafferkey. Elaine Karmobilty. Eddie Coffey. Robert Curley. Cian Collin, in absentia. Darren Delaney. Patricia Donovan Griffin. Jack Dunn, in absentia. Karim Fahy, in absentia. Seamus Feeney. Rebecca Fisher. Conal Fitzgerald, in absentia. Sir Chef Flanagan. Mark Fleming. Katrina Giblin. Amy Gleason. Thomas Horkin, in absentia. Keen Hunter. Scott Hunter, in absentia. Jennifer Irwin, in absentia. Rachel Joyce. Sean Keeney, in absentia. Ciara Kilkenny. Conor Leonard. Jonathan Leydon, in absentia. Siobhan McCarthy. Caroline McDevitt, in absentia. Rena MacDonald. Tom McLeish, in absentia. Eva Muir, in absentia. Emma Morley, in absentia. Edward Moore, in absentia. Joshua Motoka, in absentia. Emmett O'Callaghan, in absentia. Aidan O'Connor, in absentia. Christopher O'Leary, in absentia. Robert O'Neill, in absentia. Neve O'Sullivan, in absentia. Olawale Olakogo, in absentia. Nicole Pearce. Ashley Rowland. Danny Ryan, in absentia. Manfred Schovenhover, in absentia. Stephen Sheeran, in absentia. Rastko Skender, in absentia. Laura Steele. Thomas White, in absentia. George Williams. Zakaria Zarour, in absentia. Bachelor of Science, Honours in Occupational Safety and Health, David Berg. Emma Casey. Kelly Caulfield. Owen Corley. Nathan Devine. Lauren Fury. Lauren Gilroy. Laura Gleason, in absentia. Cian Killion. Magdalena Kolick. Paul Lynch. Conal McDade. Liam McKeown. Ronan McKeown. Cuiva McMahon. Jade O'Grady. Cahal O'Hara Glynn. Bachelor of Science Honours in Occupational Safety and Health Management. Mary Bagnall, in absentia. Kathleen Baker. Martin Bolin, in absentia. Nicola Cross. Aaron Duncan. Shannon Guyan, in absentia. Pamela Haley. Aidan Hill, in absentia. Sarah Hamboy, in absentia. Peter Horva. Rosa Johnston, in absentia. Brian Kilbride. Elaine McBride, in absentia. Shane McGlinchey, in absentia. Mark McLaughlin, in absentia. Anne-Marie McPhillips. Gary Murphy. David Beers. James Quirk. Thomas Rowan, in absentia. Shane Tahany, in absentia. Niall Toher. Muhammad Abdul Wadud, in absentia. Petras Wall, in absentia. I ask the graduates of the Higher Certificate in Science in Occupational Safety and Health, Bachelor of Science in Occupational Safety and Health, Bachelor of Science Honours in Occupational Safety and Health, and Bachelor of Science Honours in Occupational Safety and Health Management programs to stand for a round of applause, please. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science with Ecology. Sean Boylan. Gregory Johnsey. Nicholas Inazo, in absentia. Milan Kirkus. Gabriela Kolkova, in absentia. Owen Kovacs, in absentia. Ro Coliogo, in absentia. Quiva McCormack, in absentia. Conor O'Loughlin, in absentia. Joseph O'Mahony. Terence Magella, in absentia. Otambi Grado, in absentia. Sydney Jane Robinson, in absentia. Tara Savage, in absentia. Aaron Sheldon. Bachelor of Science Honours in Environmental Science with Ecology. Michael Byrne. Elaine Coughlin, in absentia. Lily Cochran, in absentia. Mark Corgan. Amelia Finn. Alana Graham. Eva Harberman Strave Kirk. Paige Keeney. Oisin Curley. Katie Larkin. Maeve McMahon. Luca O'Reilly. Gavin Bronte. Clara Cyrus Montgomery. Vian Stibelberg. Eva Tommons. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Management. Simona Banosova, in absentia. Dylan Corr, in absentia. Conor Evans. Liela Hunulu Kilili, in absentia. Owen Kelly. Damien Knox. Rosa Macari. Danielle McCarthy. Cahal O'Loughlin. Sheila Phelan, in absentia. Lawrence Roney. Colin Walsh. Bachelor of Science, Honours Environmental Management, Mustafa Muhammad Abdullah, in absentia. Joan Brennan. Andrew Carroll, in absentia. James Cashman, in absentia. Jasmine Clancy, in absentia. Gerald Cronin. Dennis Doyle. David Levines. Zona Murdith, in absentia. I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science with Ecology, Bachelor of Science Honours in Environmental Science with Ecology, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Management, and Bachelor of Science Honours in Environmental Management programs to stand for a round of applause, please. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Water Services Management, Michael Donoghue, in absentia. Nicola Jordan, in absentia. Dean McVeigh. Angus Morey, in absentia. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Environmental Protection, Roisin Murphy, in absentia. Barry Sheehan, in absentia. Eva Nomi Sezbobo. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Environmental Health and Safety Management, Liana Phelan, in absentia. Erla Tenenian, in absentia. Masters of Science in Water Services Management, Karen Smith. Simon Talbot. Master of Science in Environmental Health and Safety Management, Razim Ali, in absentia. Nasser Ariani, in absentia. Caroline Clinton, in absentia. Paul Donoghue, in absentia. Shannon Foley, in absentia. Zamir Hashmi, in absentia. Yingi Emmanuel Justin, in absentia. Gronia Kelly. Mir Khan, in absentia. Kevin McKeown, in absentia. Marianne Macchiori. Francis Ingenja, in absentia. Christina O'Connell. I ask the graduates of the Postgrad Diploma in Science in Water Services Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Environmental Protection, Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Environmental Health and Safety Management, Master of Science in Water Services Management, and Master of Science in Environmental Health and Safety Management programs to stand for a round of applause, please.
I call on Dr. Owen Kenny, Head of Department of Health and Nutritional Sciences, to present the candidates from this department.
For the Higher Certificate in Science in Health and Exercise Science, Courtney Boyle, in absentia. Celine Callahan. Sarah Caulfield. Ava Conley, in absentia. Genevieve Farrell. Emma Gallagher, in absentia. Aoife Hannigan, in absentia. Chloe Healy. Tara Kelly, in absentia. Roisin Lyons, in absentia. Roisin McGovern, in absentia. For the Higher Certificate in Science in Health and Medical Information Science, Catherine Cobiona, in absentia. Susan Davis. For the Bachelor of Science in Health and Medical Information Science, Salma Yusufu. Can I ask the graduates of the Higher Certificate in Health and Science in Health and Exercise Science, Higher Certificate in Science in Health and Medical Information Science, the Bachelor of Science in Health and Medical Information Science, and the Bachelor of Science in Health and Medical Information Science to stand if they're able to for a round of applause? For the Bachelor of Science in Health Science and Physiology, Aveen Bergen, in absentia. Carrie Burke, in absentia. Luke Breffney. Ewan Douglas. Nadine Fury, in absentia. Grace Hannon. Amy Lee Marley. Ellie McGrath. Bria McLaughlin, in absentia. Grace Monaghan, in absentia. Ruth Monaghan. Joseph Murphy, in absentia. Abokwe Ngolube. Niall O'Connor, in absentia. Yasmin O'Leary, in absentia. Nadia Owusu Boateng. Abigail Roberts. Barbara Stara. Shauna Tolan. For the Bachelor of Science Honours in Health Science and Physical Activity, Porrick Breslin. Finn Conaboy. Caitlin Coulter. Erin Coyle. Haji Dean Soare. Ethan Ford. Thomas Fox. Kyle Greeny. Emer Lindsay. Callum Malone. Oren McDonough. Callum McGreevy. Grania Pracht. Dylan Riley. For the Bachelor of Science Honours in Public Health and Health Promotion, Anya Brennan. Chloe Carleton. Jason Devani, in absentia. Kiana Harrison. Amy Jo Higgins. Kira Kavanagh. Oh, sorry, Melissa Higgins, my apologies. Kira Kavanagh. Melina Łukaszewska. Holly Murphy. Esther Odomusu. For the Bachelor of Science in Human Nutrition, Huda Batul. Emma Clooney, in absentia. Ethan Johnston. Amy Keenan. Rachel Keneally, in absentia. Ellen McNally. Chloe O'Neill, in absentia. Dara Ronan. Molly Tu, in absentia. For the Bachelor of Science Honours in Human Nutrition, Amy Byrne. Ella Comerford-Jones, in absentia. Owen Coombs. Chloe Crudden. Kanyana Donegan. Sarah Doyle. Alicia Gavigan. Emily Guinan. Leanne Kavanagh. Shane Kearns. Alicia Kerr. Shona Lyons. Lucia Madden. Rosaline McCormick. Leonie McKenna. Emily Mulhall. Ava Murray. Jade Nolte. Aidan O'Brien. Amy Power. Kiva Riley. Keane Rock. Nicole Scollin. Megan White. Sorka White. May I ask the graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Health Science and Physiology, the Bachelor of Science Honours in Health Science and Physical Activity, the Bachelor of Science Honours in Public Health and Health Promotion, the Bachelor of Science in in Human Nutrition, and the Bachelor of Science Honours in Human Nutrition to stand if they are able for a round of applause. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Sports and Exercise Nutrition, Niall Duhigg, in absentia. Leah Irwin. Conor McKenna, in absentia. For the Master of Science in Sports and Exercise Nutrition, Deirdre Connolly, in absentia. Ana Garza Lopez. Zili Winnie Hu, in absentia. Nivilta Yuknevecho Tavotare. Colin Kenny. Rebecca Lee, in absentia. Denise Murphy. Emma Neary. Dara Toomey Keane. For the Master of Science in Public Health Nutrition, Brina DeRoy, in absentia. Rubina Sabir, in absentia. Owen Walsh. For the Master of Science in Health Promotion and Project Management, Ailish Cooney, in absentia. Oladapo Hamid. Taminin Maher, in absentia. Susan O'Donoghue, in absentia. Ruth Scott. For the Master of Science in Health Promotion Practice, Onano Peo Akin Beo, in absentia. Ashlyn Darcy. Jane Priya de Mello, in absentia. Laura Hickey, in absentia. Joseph Keeney. Mary Curley. Małgorzata Kolwaska. Julie Mamitsich, in absentia. Lorna O'Leary. Elmer Peterse. Friedrich Rost, in absentia. Daria Simetna, in absentia. For the Master of Science in Food and Nutritional Product Development, Milan Mateus Fernandez. Gisna Joy. Shane Holmes. Sai Varjita Maduri. Alexandra Olgin Perez. Nandu Sanal Kumar. Bahya Sundaya. Serena Sharif. For the Master of Science in Clinical Measurement Physiology, Emma Bleakley. Fiona Brady. Colette Collins. Emily Coughlin. Natasha Hamilton. Emily Hawley. Kanoknacht Jerry Sirisen, in absentia. David McCarthy. Mary Claire McGill. Tiernan McSkeen. Tara O'Keefe. Alison O'Neill. Iluta Rekovica. Christopher Sheridan. Cormac Waters. May I ask the postgraduate or the graduates from the postgraduate diploma in Science and Sport and Exercise Nutrition, the Master of Science in Sports and Exercise Nutrition, the Master of Science in Public Health Nutrition, the Master of Science in Health Promotion and Project Management, the Master of Science in Health Promotion Practice, the Master of Science in Food and Nutritional Product Development, and the Master of Science in Clinical Measurement Physiology to stand if they are able for a round of applause.
I call on Dr. Thomas Smith, Head of School of Life Sciences, to present the candidates for the award of research degree.
I have the honour to present Thomas Conlon for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by Research, and I ask President Dr. Orla Finn to confer the degree upon him. Thomas will be accompanied by his supervisor, Dr. Nicholas Tuesday, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
The title of Thomas's thesis was Advancements in the Biotechnological and Biomedical Potential of the Marine Chlorophyte genus Tetraselmis. Thomas's research was funded via the Horizon 2020 EU project BO. This collaborative project with partners from Spain, Germany, Italy, and Switzerland focused on developing new generation hybrid magnetic nanoparticles with a membrane surface made from extracellular vesicles. Within this framework, Thomas's objectives included characterizing the potential of the marine macroalgal chlorophyte genus Tetraselmis in terms of its contents in high-value products, such as omega-3 fatty acids, carotenoid pigments, phenolic compounds, and extracellular vesicles. Results from Thomas's research were translated into 4 original articles published in internationally peer-reviewed science journals. In particular, his work published in Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy showed natural nanovesicles from Tetraselmis to possess a bioactivity similar to that of artificial liposomes loaded with therapeutic drugs on human lung cancer cells. This outcome holds tremendous potential for the development of new generation nature-derived nanoformulations for treating respiratory diseases and cancer.
I have the honour to present Adam McDonald for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by Research, and I ask President Dr. Orla Finn to confer the degree upon him. Adam will be accompanied by his supervisors, Dr. Nicholas Tuesday and Dr. Roshi Nash, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
The title of Adam's thesis was Seaweed Profiling for High-Value Metabolites, Antioxidant Activity, and Microplastic Biosorption Potential from the West Coast of Ireland. Adam's research was funded via a Connacht-Ulster Alliance bursary scheme. This project focused on exploring the potential of seaweeds in terms of bioactive metabolites and biosorption capacity. As such, Adam's work included undertaking bioprospecting surveys and intertidal sampling of various seaweeds, in particular brown seaweed specimens. These were processed in the laboratory and profiled using analytical chemistry instruments for biochemical characterization. Adam's work was further supported by a prestigious Irish Research Council grant, which he successfully secured while progressing his research. The results of Adam's experiments have been translated into 4 original articles submitted to internationally peer-reviewed science journals. In particular, his original work on the brown seaweed Halidris silicosa has demonstrated its high content in natural antioxidants and bioactive pigments, making it an ideal candidate for further exploitation and valorization via integrated aquaculture cultivation systems.
I have the honour to present Carithi Niar for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy Research and ask President Dr. Orda Finn to confer the degree upon her. Carithi will be accompanied by her supervisor, Dr. Salim Karbia, and I ask him to come forward with the student.
The title of Curtis' thesis was Development of Iron-Based Advanced Functional Materials as Effective Catalyst for Fenton and Photofenton Degradation of Acetaminophen. The research of Curtis focuses on developing iron-based materials that can effectively remove pharmaceutical pollutants, particularly paracetamol, from contaminated water. With rising global drug use and industrial waste, traces of medicines like pharmacetamols are increasingly found in water bodies, posing risks to human health and the environment. Curtis' research explores advanced materials such as metal organic frameworks and layered double hydroxides as catalysts that accelerates chemical reactions to break down these pollutants into harmless compounds. This research demonstrates advanced water purification efficiency, offering a promising eco-friendly approach to ensuring safe and clean drinking water.
I have the honour to present Caroline Scott for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by Research, and I ask President Dr. Orda Finn to confer the degree upon her. Caroline will be accompanied by her supervisors, Dr. Rachel Nugent and Dr. Martina Kelly, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
The title of Caroline's research is The Development of an Intervention Strategy to Support Decision-Making Factors of Irish Farmers to Reduce Injuries, Illnesses and Fatalities. Caroline's research was funded through a President Bursary Award that was originally funded from the Institute of Technology Sligo, now ATU. Farm safety remains a critical issue in Irish agriculture, evidenced by high rates of injuries, illnesses and fatalities affecting farmers, their families and employees. Carlin's research tackles this challenge by developing and validating a theoretical farm accident causation model based on empirical data and established accident causation theories. This model was used as a foundation to develop a prototype farm safety mobile application. The app's core function is to deliver crucial, tailored safety resources and behavioural prompts that directly addresses the primary accident causation factors identified in the accident causation model. It aggregates guidance from diverse agricultural stakeholders, making essential health and safety information easily accessible for farmers in their day-to-day work. For example, the app will direct farmers to mental health support and offer guidance on safe work practice for specific tasks and hazardous conditions common on Irish farms. By applying the theoretical accident causation model and utilising innovative digital technology, this solution aims to significantly contribute to national efforts to improve occupational health standards. It offers a scalable, practical method poised to effectively reduce accidents, foster a proactive safety culture, and support farmers in making informed, life-saving decisions on Irish farms.
In absentia, Anaya Tawari, Doctor of Philosophy by Research. Our supervisor, Dr. Salim Garbia, will be collecting their parchment.
The title of Anania's research was Systematic Climate Adaptation in European Coastal City Living Labs using ecosystem-based adaptation and stakeholder engagement. As Europe faces accelerating climate risks, this thesis explores how ecosystem-based adaptations within coastal city living labs can enhance resilience through stakeholders' engagement and nature-based solutions. Using participatory methods, fuzzy cognitive mapping, and multi-criteria analysis through ecosystem services valuation, this research demonstrates that ecosystem-based adaptations such as sandy dunes can manage effectively to reduce climate risks while providing social, economic, and environmental co-benefits. The finding from Anania's research highlights the potential of the EPA Living Lab model as a scalable, inclusive approach to climate adaptation and policy within Europe coastal regions.
I now call upon Dr. Thomas Smith, Head of School of Life Sciences, to present the candidates of the ATU Academic Excellence Awards from this school.
I call the winners of the Academic Excellence Awards, and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the graduates with their award. I present to you the following graduates who have achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Science and Health, Department of Environmental Sciences. David Burke, Bachelor of Science Honours in Occupational Safety and Health. Katie Larkin, Bachelor of Science Honours in Environmental Science with Ecology. Nazir Ariani, Master of Science in Environmental Health and Safety Management, in absentia. I present you the following graduates who have achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Science and Health, Department of Health and Nutritional Sciences. Grania Prack, Bachelor of Science Honours in Health Science and Physical Activity. Milana Lusakwaski, Bachelor of Science Honours in Public Health and Health Promotion. Rosaline McCormick, Bachelor of Science Honours in Human Nutrition.
Congratulations to the graduates of Atlantic Technological University 2025. In keeping with tradition, you may now move the tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. I think that deserves a round of applause. Irim Dr. Orla Nilain, an Uachtaráin Crick a Cuir les an Océid Seo. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, our President, to make the closing address.
Díomh chuirde go léir. Is mór na Northern fáilte cruúla chu roimh, fáilte go dtí campus Sligo in Ollscoil Technoleachta an Atlantic, agus fáilte chuig chách ar lína freisin. Ladies and gentlemen, members of governing body, esteemed faculty, proud families, honoured guests, and most importantly, you, our brand new graduates of ATU. Welcome to this morning's graduation ceremony, and a very special welcome to those of you joining us online. To the parents, families, and guardians here today, thank you for entrusting us with the education of all of these exceptional individuals. Your support has played a vital role in their success. And I might ask our new graduates to stand once more, face your supporters, and give them a big boulabus, a big round of applause for all the supporters. So, graduates, you're now part of our growing network of alumni, and it was lovely to see so many of you wearing our pin coming up here today. But by the end of 2025, ATU will have seen about 5,000 graduates receiving major awards across 21 graduation ceremonies in just this year alone. And those graduates, you, will have a hugely positive impact on society and especially in this region. And our region has been a big focus for us in ATU. Our intake this year in physiotherapy and pharmacy in this campus, as well as our progress towards an intake next September for veterinary medicine and surgery, are evidence of this commitment. Our recent successes in the cross-border Peace Plus calls also indicate a growing ability to work together as one university to respond to the needs of a range of communities in the region. Our new organisational structures are also a visible signal of unity and change. And speaking of potential and positive impact, I am full of admiration for the dedication and resilience that each one of you has demonstrated throughout your academic journey. So today is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. It's a day to look back on the challenges that you've overcome, the growth that you've experienced, and the memories that you've made. And it's also, however, a moment of great pride and joy for all of us too, including all of the retired staff who are with us. And as our new graduates, you're not just equipped with degrees, but with the power to be a positive influence in society. And whatever your field, remember that your education is a tool for positive change. I know many of you are already in the world of work, but I encourage you to carry with you the ATU values: inclusion, respect, trust, ambition, collaboration, and innovation. And it is this spirit of innovation, the ambition to do your very best, but most of all, the importance of respect in our communities. These values will guide you through the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. I also want to thank all the staff, academic and support staff, who've been involved in your ATU journey from the first moment you joined us right up to today, as well as to everyone who helped make today's ceremony so special. Tá súlagam go minic sibh an tainmh as an lá agus an oíche, cógáirdas a rís le rang céime fiche cuaig, gur míle magadh agus go n-éirí an tálamh go léir.
Could I ask the Academic Excellence awardees, their guests and family, along with the research degrees, supervisors and families, to remain in the hall for photographs? We hope that you very much enjoyed today's ceremony and get a chance to celebrate with family and friends and enjoy some Sligo hospitality. Respected guests, fellow academics, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of Atlantic Technological University. I would ask you to please rise for the academic procession.